One of the ways that organizations are using Lens is for riparian management and specifically for vegetation management within those riparian corridors. Here we are just south of San Antonio, Texas, where we're looking at some high resolution imagery that we purchased from Lens on a per acre basis. So again, I can choose from any of these recent images here and really efficiently see what this property looks like pretty close to today. And so we're looking back at last fall and comparing that to this past spring. And between these two dates, there is quite a bit of vegetation removal in this particular area due to Army Corps of Engineer regulations that require vegetation to be removed in order for flood mitigation work to happen. And so this is to help water move through the system in case there's a flash flood. So in this particular case, we're seeing quite a bit of this woody vegetation in this riverbank here that has been removed in the past couple of months. And so Lens with its true color high resolution imagery, that's really handy for prioritizing areas that you're seeing here or removing obstructions, encampments, etc. So in addition to seeing these changes in high resolution true color imagery, we can actually use the analysis tool in Lens to select these areas and understand trends across time. So in this particular case, I kind of want to understand the vegetation history in this area of riverbank. So I can go ahead and use this analysis tool to select this area, analyze it for changes in vegetation, and with that, we'll see trends over the past decade or so. Looking back to about 2016 or so, we're actually seeing a pretty gentle uphill curve here as this area continues to have more and more dense woody vegetation, which has ultimately been removed by the San Antonio River Authority as recent as this past spring. So we're seeing this pretty large decline here with this particularly low value after this area was removed of vegetation, and we're seeing lower values of photosynthesis. With Lens, we can also take a look at one of these points in the past and use Lens as a tool for actually triaging how much of this area needs vegetation management. And so if I go ahead and exit out and instead select this entire riparian corridor, as I've done here, I can actually hone in on the particular areas of this riverbank that are in the highest need of vegetation management. And so I can use this pixel tool here to select only the areas of this riparian corridor that have the highest values of NDVI, or vegetation activity. And so this is showing us the spaces that your organization might have to prioritize when addressing things like vegetation management. And so with Lens, we can not only clip this geometry and then take this shapefile into the field with us, we can also analyze this to understand how many acres actually meet this criteria. And so we can see that on this particular time, there's about 37 acres that met this pixel criteria. That has greatly dropped ever since treatment efforts in this particular area.